Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Right for today's video, the beer's courtesy of Billy. Thank you much, Billy. I really appreciate it. It's also Saturday, and on Saturdays we do Cellar Saturday. So we don't know exactly how old this beer is. It sounds like it's probably about 6 years old at time of review. So the brewery is called Port O' Pints, and they're out of Crescent City, California. It's called Three Sisters, and it's a Belgian-style Tripel. And it's 10.57% ABV. I was thinking it'd be more around like 9 or so, so that's a little... I was looking for a bottle opener. Yikes. Typical me, not looking stuff up. So I thought it was a little lower alcohol. I mean, whatever. This wiring is quite tightly wrapped. There we go. All right. Cool label. I mean, it looks like it'd be super old, you know, like almost seems like the kind of bottle that would wash up ashore, you know. All right. I'm getting it, I promise. Okay, well, it didn't explode anywhere. That's good. Just a generic cork, nothing on it. Oh wait, you're supposed to smell the cork, right? I didn't get much. All right, so there's carbonation and stuff. It didn't pop much, so I don't know, I didn't really know what to expect. It's kind of an interesting carbonation. There are small bubbles, but those are some really big bubbles, kind of thin looking. I mean, the color of the beer, like that's what I thought the beer was going to look like, the actual liquid. Obviously, the head's not quite where I thought it would look for the style. Not a ton of lacing, just almost looks like the night sky with like just little specks of white. And the legs are clear. I mean, it's definitely carbonation. I don't know. Let's see about the aroma. I do get some of the alcohol. There's a floral, like honey note. Maybe honeysuckle would be a good way of saying it. You can smell the fermentation, a slight wildness. It doesn't smell sour. It smells a little bit more kind of... like a little bit of a brush with wildness. Like a wild ale, I mean. Some sweeter, not quite caramelized sugar. I mean, it's definitely not caramel or toffee. Maybe like a brown sugar simple syrup. Or just honey. Yeah, it's just honey. It smells pretty good. It's not like knocking my socks off. It smells pretty good. See about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Billy. Hope you're doing well. So, there is a little, like, okay, it has a base that drinks like a triple, however you want to pronounce it. Then it goes... Well, I say then it goes, but it actually doesn't start that way. Initially, I get some of that wildness, but there is a little bit of a sour character. Then some of the sweetness comes through. Some of that alcohol I smelled comes through. I wouldn't say the alcohol amount is too much for the style, to be fair, like what I'm tasting. Then it gets into some of those the Belgian yeast thing, the esters that can kick out, the sweetness I think I said already. We got honey. I'm kind of curious as I take a couple more sips if my palate will get used to that initial kind of thing. It wasn't super jarring, but it's definitely there. It's definitely noticeable. And because there was a hint of it in the aroma, I was anticipating it. But it definitely doesn't drink exactly to style. Maybe it did fresh. I don't know. Okay, so interestingly, the opposite happened, where that initial flavor is compounding, it's getting bigger, it's lasting longer. That sip, it masked, partially masked. I could still get some of the other stuff I was explaining. Got a little bit of apple in that last sip too. I think I got some in the first sip, but I thought it was just part of that esters thing I was talking about that I was attributing to the yeast. But I think, I think this is past its prime. I'll put it that way. It's also hiding the alcohol less every sip. I'm getting more and more alcohol every sip. Interestingly, it doesn't taste like cardboardy or anything. It doesn't have some of those kinds of overly aged qualities. Yeah, this is fun. I'll put it that way. This is in the fun category. You will not see this on the best beers of 2025 list at the end of the year. I'll put it that way. But Bill, yeah, thanks, man. It was a lot of fun to try. I don't remember if you had a bottle of this also. Obviously, I'm sure we'll talk about it. But yeah, thanks again. Really appreciate it. You guys had this one before? Have you had anything from this brewery before? Drinking an aged beer yourself? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.